Hey, champs of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Today we'll be solving RRB NTPC CBT-1 14 Jan 2021 Shift 1 paper. This paper, is going to have about 100 questions. You know that well. And there are going to be 4 sections, approximately 25 questions from each section. That's English, Maths, GK, and mental ability. So you have already studied that, students. Let's start with the paper. But before that, here's a quick reminder that do visit our website, www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but a variety of other entrance exam question papers. You can also download our app, for which we have given the link in the description box. So very best of luck. Let's start with today's paper. Here we go. So question number 1, it's a mathematical question. It says Harish and Bimal can complete a task in 20 days. They worked at it for about 15 days and then Bimal left. The remaining work was done by Harish alone in 10 days. Harish alone can complete the entire work in how many days? All right. So first thing, you are given that Harish and Bimal, when they work together, they can complete the work in 20 days. The formula we'll be using in this question states number of days is given by work upon efficiency. Correct? So now let's go with the solution. First of all, let the total work be done. Let the total work to be done is equal to 1. So 1 day work of Harish and Bimal is 1 by 20. Now work done by, because they work together for 15 days, work done by Harish and Bimal in 15 days is equal to 1 by 20 into 15, which is equal to 3 by 4. If 3 by 4 of the work is done, then what is the remaining work? One minus 3 by 4, that is 1 by 4. Now this 1 by 4 work is completed by Harish in 10 days. Harish completed 1 by 4 of work in 10 days, right? So in 10 days, he completed 1 by 4 of work, right? 1 day work of Harish will be 1 by 4 divided by 10, that is equal to 1 by 40. So total time taken by him to complete, total time taken by Harish to complete the entire work is 1 divided by 1 by 40, that is equal to 40 days. So time taken by Harish alone to complete the entire work is equal to 40 days. Here we have option A as the answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 2. What is the keyboard command to delete ledger created in Tally? So Tally is a software which is used for accountancy. What is the keyboard command to delete ledger created in Tally? Is it Alt D, Control D, Shift D, or Alt F2? Well, the correct answer to the question is Alt D. Well, if we talk about a ledger, first of all, we'll talk about rest of the commands as well. A ledger is actually an account head to identify your transaction and are used in all accounting vouchers. Alt D is the keyboard command to delete the ledger created in Tally. So for that you have to go to the gateway of Tally. Question number 2. What is the keyboard command to delete ledger created in Tally? Tally is an accounting software which is used for business purposes. So what is the keyboard command to delete the ledger created in Tally? Is it Alt D, Control D, Shift D, or Alt plus F2? Well, let's talk about ledger first of all. It's an actual account head to identify your transactions and are used in all accounting vouchers. Alt D is the keyboard command to delete the ledger created in Tally. So for that, you have to go to the gateway Tally, then accounts info, followed by ledger, alter, and then press Alt D. Users can delete any ledger in Tally if the balance does not exist in that particular ledger. So I have option A as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 3. The main focus of the first 5-year plan was on service sector, agricultural and industrial sector, agriculture sector, and industrial sector. So which of the 3 is correct? The correct answer to the question is option C. The first 5-year plan in India was active between 1951 to 56. The plan was based on Harrod-Domer model. This plan gave priority to agricultural sector of the country. The first 5-year plan was presented before the parliament by Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru. Gulzari Lal Nadu was the first deputy chairman of the Planning Commission of India. Economist K.N. Raj is also known as the architect of this plan. So we have agricultural sector as the answer to the question, and therefore option C stands to be the correct option. Hope you got that. Next is question number 4. Okay, I have a mathematical question over here. This says if I have under root 3 to the power n is equal to 729, then you have to find out the value of n. You know one thing, if you have something like this, x raised to power a raised to power b, this is equal to, powers will be multiplied, x raised to power a multiply b. Also one more thing, if I have x raised to power a is equal to x raised to power b, then a is equal to b. So using these two things, let's continue back to our question. Over here, this means 3 raised to power n raised to power 1 by 2. This is equal to 729. 729 is, okay, this is actually 3 raised to power n by 2. 729, this can be written as 9 raised to power 3. 9 raised to power, 9 can be written as 3 raised to power 2. So this is n 3 raised to power n by 2 is equal to 3 raised to power 6. N by 2 is equal to 6, which gives me n is equal to 12. So we got the value, we got the answer. Option C is the correct answer. Next is question number 5. In which year did India participate in Olympic Games? 1900, 1925, 1923, or 1924? Well, India participated India first participated in Olympic Games in 1900. The International Olympic Committee is a governing body of Olympics. The first modern Olympics was held in 1896 in Athens, Greece. Athens, which is in Greece. Norman Pritchard represented India at 1900 Olympics, making it to the nation's first Olympic appearance. India sets its first contingent at 1920 Olympics. India first sent a team of Summer Olympic Games in 1920. India won its first gold medal in hockey. Medal in hockey at Amsterdam Olympics 1928. And until 1956, India's men hockey team remained unbeaten in Olympics. India's first gold medal in hockey was in year 1980 Moscow Olympics. Milkha Singh is the first Indian athlete to reach the Olympic finals in athletics, and therefore the question was, in which year India first participated in Olympic Games? It's 1900, and option A stands to be the winner of this question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 6. With which state is the Naba Kalabara festival associated? Odisha, Assam, Sikkim, or West Bengal? Well, the correct answer to this question is Odisha. Naba Kalabara is a festival which is celebrated in Odisha state. It's a symbolic recreation of the wooden forms of three Hindu deities at Jagannath Temple, Puri. Naba Kalabara festival was first observed in 1575 AD. It was first organized by Yaduvanshi Bhogi King Rama Chandra Deva. The meaning of Naba is new and Kalibara means body. Naba Kalibara celebrating in 88 years or 16 years or 19 years depending on the auspicious state. The last Naba Kalibara festival was celebrated in 2015, and Odisha is a state which is associated with this festival. Therefore, we have option A as the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 7. Which branch of physics deals with the properties of fluids at rest? Is it hydrostatics, astrophysics, thermodynamics, or optics? The correct answer is hydrostatics. Hydrostatics is a branch of physics which deals with the properties of fluids at rest. It particularly deals with the pressure in a fluid or exerted by a fluid, gas, or liquid on an immersed body. It also deals with Archimedes' principle and the equilibrium of floating bodies. Equilibrium of floating bodies. Liquids and gases are sometimes grouped together as fluids. Hydrostatic pressure for incompressible fluids that are not subject to gravity is calculated according to Pascal's law. If we talk about astrophysics, it's a branch of science that deals with the laws of physics and chemistry to explain the birth, life, and death of stars, to explain birth, life, death of stars, planets, galaxies, and other objects in universe. If we talk about thermodynamics, is a branch of science which deals with the relationship between heat, deals with relationship between heat, work, temperature, and energy. Then optics is the branch of science that deals with the determination of behavior and the properties of light. So we have option A as the answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 8. The HCF of two numbers is 6 and the LCM is 84. If one of these numbers is 42, the second number is, this is a pretty easy question. I hope you remember the formula for that. Whenever you are given HCF and LCM between two numbers, then we have product of two numbers is equal to the product of their HCF and LCM. So if one number is 42, let the second number be x. So that means 42 multiplied by x is equal to 6 multiplied by 84. So x is equal to 6 multiply 84. This is 12. So I have the second number as 12. Hence option A is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 9. The first amendment to the Constitution of India was made on 1951, 53, 52, or 50. The correct answer is 1951. First amendment to the Constitution of India was made on 1951. This amendment added ninth schedule to the Indian Constitution. It restricted the freedom of speech and, this is important, restricted the freedom of speech and expression. It was introduced to remove certain practical difficulties created by court's decision in several cases, such as Kameshwar Singh case, Ramesh Thapar case, etc. The first amendment protects us against government limits on our freedom of expression, but it does not prevent a private employer from setting its own rules. It prevents the government from requiring you to say something you don't want to, or keeping you from hearing or reading the words of others. It inserted Articles 31A and 31B into Indian Constitution. So we have option A as the correct answer. Next is question number 10. The pH range of human body is, there are four options. What is the pH range of human body? 2.35 to 4.45, 5.35 to 6.45, 7.35 to 7.45, 8.35 to 9.45. The correct answer is option C, 7.35 to 7.45. The pH range of the human body lies between this. pH means potential of hydrogen. pH scale is the scale used to express the acidity or alkalinity, alkalinity of a substance based on the concentration of hydrogen ions in the solution. pH scale was discovered by Sorensen. The range of pH scale is 0 to 14. If the pH is less than 7, the solution is acidic. If its pH is greater than 7, then solution is basic. If this is equal to 7, then solution stands to be neutral. The strength of acids and bases depends on the number of hydrogen ions and hydroxyl ions produced, respectively. So when the pH of rainwater is less than 5.6, then we call it acid rain. And pH value of milk of magnesia is 10.5. So we have option C as the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 11. When was Hindustan Republican Association formed? 1920, 22, 24, or 26? Well, Hindustan Republic Association was a revolutionary organization formed in 1924. It was formed by Ram Prasad Bismil and Sachindra Nath Sanyal. The main leaders of Hindustan Republic Association are Chandrasekhar Azad, Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashfaq Ullah Khan, Thakur Roshan Singh, and Rajendra Lahiri. The constitution for Hindustan Republic Association was drafted in 1923 at Allahabad. It was first revolutionary movement at the national level against the British. Kakori conspiracy is associated with Hindustan Republic Association. This association was later renamed as Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. So we have option C as the answer to the question. Let's move to the next question, number 12. Mathematical question here we have. It says if x squared plus x squared y squared plus 1 upon x squared y squared is equal to 83, then the value of this is. Okay, so first thing, let's discuss one formula that if you have something a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So I'm assuming over here, let xy is equal to a. So here we can say a square plus 1 upon a square is equal to 83. And if I say the value a square plus 1 minus, actually the question contains minus, so I'll take minus. A minus 1 upon a square, this is equal to a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2 into a into 1 upon a. These two will cancel and you will have a 1 minus a square is equal to a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2, which is equal to 83 minus 2, that is equal to 1. So a minus 1 upon a is equal to root of 81, that is equal to 9. And you know a is equal to xy, so xy minus 1 upon xy is equal to 9. We got our answer. 9 is the correct answer. Option B. Next is question number 13. As per November 2020, how many countries have membership in World Trade Organization? The correct answer is 168 or 60 or 164 or 165. Well, option C, 164 is the correct answer. As per November 2020, 164 countries have membership in WTO, that's World Trade Organization. This is an international organization dealing with rules of trade between nations. Rules of trade between nations. It operates a global system of trade rules and a forum for negotiating trade agreements. As of November 2020, WTO had 164 members, representing 98% of world trade. Afghanistan is the last country to join in WTO, joining effective 29 July 2016. More than 20 countries are seeking to join WTO. A government has to bring its economic and trade policies in line with WTO rules and negotiate its terms of entry with WTO membership. World Trade Organization was formed on 1 January 1995. Its headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. So we have option C as the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 14. What was the first nuclear power plant set up in India? Is it Kalapakkam, Kakrapur, Tarapur, or Kaiga? The correct answer is option C, Tarapur. Tarapur power plant was the first commercial nuclear power station built in India. It's located in Tarapur, Maharashtra. It was owned and operated by the state-run Nuclear Power Corporation of India. It was constructed initially with two boiling water reactors VWR units. It was constructed with the help of US, United States. A contract between the governments of India and US was signed for the construction of Tarapur nuclear power plant on 8 May 1964. So option C is the correct answer for the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 15. Who wrote the famous Indian novel Tamas? Is it Yashpal, Nagendra, Bhishma Sahani, or Trilochan? The correct answer is option C, Bhishma Sahani. He was an Indian writer in Hindi language. Indian Hindi writer, best known for his novel Tamas. Tamas is a novel based on riots of 1947 partition of India, which he witnessed at Rawalpindi. Tamas won 1975 Sahitya Academy Award for Literature. Tamas was later made into a television film in 1987 by Govind Nihalani. Bhishma Sahani was honored with Padma Bhushan for literature. Padma Bhushan for literature in 1998. India Post released a commemorative postage stamp to honor Sahani in 2017. So, apart from that, some notable other works of Bhishma Sahani are Jharokhe, Kadian, Basanti, or Kunto. So we have Bhishma Sahani, option C, as the answer to the question. Next is question number 16. When did Simon Commission arrive in India? He arrived on 1931 or 1928 or 1927 or 1930. Well, he arrived in India in 1928, option B. British government appointed Simon Commission to review. He was appointed to review the government of India Act 1919 in year 1927. The Simon Commission arrived in India in 1928. It was formed to study constitutional reforms and make recommendations to the government of India. Simon Commission was an all-white commission without any Indian members. The commission consisted of 7 Englishmen and Sir John Simon was its chairman. It was formed on 26 November 1927. Simon Commission arrived in India on 3rd Feb 1928. Madras session of the Congress passed a resolution to boycott Simon Commission. Simon Commission submitted its reports on 27 May 1930. Option B, 1928 was a year in which he arrived in India, and this is the answer to our question. Let's move to the next question. Hope you understood this. The ratio of number of females to that of the male members in a small company is 2:3. If the number of male employees in the company is 90, then the total number of employees working in the company is. So easy question, right? You are given that female to male employees in the company are in the ratio 2:3. So first thing, we will assume the number of females to be 2y and let the number of males to be 3y. Because we are given the ratio between them is 2:3 and the total number of employees is 90. So easy question. That means according to the question, 2y plus 3y is equal to 90, 5y is equal to 90, or y is equal to, this is, 5y is equal to 18, right? So the total number of employees. Question number 17, the ratio of number of females to that of male employees in a small company is 2:3. If the number of male employees in the company is 90, then the total number of employees working in the company is. So first thing, you are given that the ratio of female to male employees is 2:3. So I will assume let female employees be 2x and male employees will be 3x. Now it is said that the male employees are 19. According to question, male employees are 90. That means x comes out to be 30. So how many female employees are there? Female employees are 2x, that is equal to 2 into 30. That means 60. And this is 3x, so 3 into 30, which is equal to 90. Actually, this is already given. So how many total employees are there? Let's add them. 60 plus 90, this is equal to 150. So total employees are 150, and option A is the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 18. If the area of the circle is 154 centimeters square, then the circumference of the circle is. See, you are given the area of the circle. You need the circumference of the circle. Circle has only one dimension, and that is the radius, right? So I don't know, for finding out the circumference, the formula is 2 pi r. The formula for area of a circle is pi r square. The only pi is a constant. The only dimension over here is r. So I will calculate this r from area and then put this r in the circumference to find the value. All right. So according to the question, pi r square is 154. R square is equal to 1 upon pi. And you know pi is equal to 22 by 7. Right. So this will cancel at 77 and it will go at 2. 7, so 49. R square came out to be 49. From here, I have the value of R as plus minus 7. The radius can't be negative, so I'll take the positive value. Radius is equal to 7 centimeters. Right. And what you need to find is the circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. So let's find out the circumference. I just calculated the radius. It came out to be 7. So circumference was 2 pi r. 2 pi r was 7. We just calculated. So it came out to be 44 centimeter. And we have option B as the correct answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 19. Which industry uses limestone as raw material? Plastic, automobile, utensils, or cement? Well, the correct answer, limestone is used in cement industry as a raw material. Limestone is a form of calcium carbonate, which is used extensively for the manufacture of cement. Cement is manufactured through a closely controlled chemical combination of calcium, silicon, aluminium, iron, and other ingredients. Crushed limestone is often the main raw ingredient in the manufacture of Portland cement. Calcium carbonate is the chemical formula. This is the chemical formula for calcium carbonate. Limestone is a carbonate sedimentary rock composed primarily of calcium carbonate. And limestone releases carbon dioxide gas while heating. Limestone is also used in building materials, also used in building materials, cement industry, aggregate for base of roads, filler in products such as toothpaste or paints, etc. So we have option D as the correct answer. Next is question number 20. A businessman purchased 20 articles whose cost is equal to selling price of 15 articles. The profit or loss percentage of the businessman is. So you are given that the cost price of 20 articles is equal to selling price of 15. Articles is equal to selling price of 15 articles. Also, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, and formula is for the percentages P upon CP into 100. Now let's move towards the calculation. So that means you are given cost price of 20 articles is equal to selling price of 15 articles. So that means cost price of one article, if I'm taking that as C, into 20 is equal to, if I'm taking selling price of one article as SP, into 15. So you have 20 upon 15 is equal to SP upon CP, right? This is equal to 4 upon 3. And this definitely shows that CP is less than SP. So we have the profit as 5, and profit percent will be 5 upon 15 multiply 100, that is 1 by 3, 33 1 by 3%, which is equal to option A. So this is the correct answer to this problem. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 21. Programming language Java was developed by Paul Allen, Job Hudson, Charles Simnoy, or Jim Gosling. The correct answer to this question is option D, James Gosling. Java is a high-level object-oriented programming language. It was developed by James Gosling. He is known as father of Java. Java was formerly known as Oak. Since Oak was already registered with the company, the registered company, the name later changed to Java. Java was originally developed by Sun Microsystems and released in 1995 as core component of Sun Microsystems Java platform. Java code can run on all platforms that support Java without the need for recompilation. Java is used to develop mobile apps, web pages, desktop apps, games, etc. It's a high-level, robust, secure programming language, and James Gosling is the developer of this language. Option D is the correct answer for this question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 22. A mango kept in a basket doubles every minute. If the basket gets completely filled with mangoes in 30 minutes, then in how many minutes half the bucket was filled? So it's first of all, mango doubles itself every minute, doubles every 1 minute. Mango gets filled, the basket gets filled in 30 minutes. So the basket is full. Yeah, that means one basket is full in 30 minutes. So time required to fill the basket with mango is 30 minutes. So half the basket will be filled in. Can you guess? Half the basket will be filled in how many minutes? 29 minutes, because it's doubling itself in every minute, right? As in every minute, the basket gets doubled. So in 29 minutes, it will be half filled. And the next minute, it will be completely filled, right? This is what the question was. How many minutes half the basket will be filled? Obviously, it will be filled in 29 minutes, right? So we have option B as the correct answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 23. Who built Sanchi Stupa? Ashoka, Chanakya, Bindusara, or Chandragupta? Well, it was built by Ashoka. Sanchi Stupa is a Buddhist complex built by Ashoka. It is situated in Raisen district of Madhya Pradesh. Considered as the oldest stone structure in India, it was designed by Mauryan Emperor Ashoka within 3rd century BCE. It is also UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sanchi Stupa motif is a feature that can be seen in the new rupee 200 note. So we have option A as the answer. Ashoka was an Indian emperor of Maurya dynasty. He was also known as Devanam Priyadasi. Ashoka invaded Kalinga in 261 BC in Kalinga War. If we talk about Chanakya, he was a royal advisor who assisted first Mauryan Emperor Chandragupta in his rise to power. Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of Maurya Empire of Maurya Empire in ancient India. Bindusara was the second Mauryan Empire of India. Emperor of India and father of the most famous ruler Ashoka. So we have Ashoka as the answer to the question, option A. Next is question number 24. The first national flag of India is said to have hoisted at dash in 1906. Patna, Kolkata, New Delhi, or Ahmedabad. Well, it was hoisted at option B, Kolkata. The first national flag in India is said to have been hoisted on 7th August 1906. It was hoisted by Parsi Begum Square. It was hoisted in the Parsi Begum Square, Green Park in Kolkata. The flag was composed of 3 horizontal stripes, red, yellow, and green. The second flag was hoisted by in Paris by Madame Kama in 1907. The third flag was hoisted in 1917. So option B, Kolkata, is the correct answer to this question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 25. The pistil in the flower is male reproductive part, unisexual, female reproductive part, or bisexual. Pistil in the flower is a female reproductive part, that is option C. Pistil is this part and it is attached to the stigma at its top. Pistil is the ovule producing part of the flower. Ovule producing part of the flower. Function of the pistil is to receive function the pollen and produce seeds. The ovary often supports a long style topped by stigma. Mature ovary is a fruit and the mature ovule is a seed. Ovary becomes a fruit and mature ovule becomes a seed. Pollens are produced by the male part of the flower called stamen. Produces pollens. A flower is actually made up of specialized stems and leaves. So we have option C as the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 26. According to the World Development Report, countries having per capita income of more than US dollars 12,000 per annum as on 2016 are called poor countries, low income countries, rich countries, or low middle income countries. Well, the correct answer to the question is option C, rich countries. According to World Development Report, countries having per capita income of more than US dollars 12,000 per annum as on 2016 are called rich countries. World Bank published the 2020 Atlas of the Sustainable Development Goals. Development Sustainable Development Goals seek to guide global action to address many of world's greatest challenges, such as eradicating poverty, eliminating hunger, expanding access to education, achieving gender equality, and addressing the climate crisis. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 27. The value of, this is a mathematical question, so you have to find out the value of the given expression. Okay, so we'll be using some identities. Let's write down the problem clearly once. We have a square bracket round 3 root 2 plus 2 multiply 3 root 2 minus 2 brackets close of 13 plus 15. So this is something of the form a plus b multiply a minus b. And you know the formula for that is a square minus b square. So let's write it down. This will be becoming, this is a and this is b. So 3 root 2 square minus 2 square of 13 plus 15. So this is 9 2s are 18 minus 4 of 13 plus 15. So 14 multiply 13 plus 15. This is equal to, just give me a minute. Let's say multiply 182 plus 15. This becomes 197. So I have 197. That is option C as the correct answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 28. Before solving the question, students, is a quick reminder to visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but a variety of other entrance exam question papers. You can also download our app. The link is available in the description box. Let's go with question number 28. It says, in a school, 60% of the students passed in an examination. If the number of failed students is 240, you have to find out the number of candidates that have passed. So first thing, pass percentage is given to you, 60. So fail percentage will be 100 minus this, that means 40%. So if I'm assuming total students to be X, so 40% of X is equal to 240. So 40% of X is equal to 240. This will cancel. This will cancel at 6. So X is equal to 600. That means total students, how many students are there? 600. Now, pass students. This is 60% of 600. So that means this is equal to 60 upon 100 into 600, or this is equal to 360. So the number of students who have passed is 360, and option C is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Question number 29 is the next one. When was INSAT 1B commissioned? 1985, 83, 87, or 1980? Well, INSAT 1B was an Indian communications satellite which was commissioned on 1983. Indian communications satellite. INSAT 1B is the second satellite in the INSAT 1 series. It was the first operational satellite in Indian National Satellite System, that is INSAT series. It was successfully launched by Space Shuttle of USA in 1983. It was manufactured by Ford Aerospace. INSAT 1B was launched on 30 August 1983. It was operational till July 1990. So 1983, that is option B, is the correct answer, that one was in set 1B commissioned. Hope you got that. Next is question number 30. There is a carpet of length this. Okay, so you are given that the length of the carpet is 25 by 2, which is equal to 45 by 2 meters. How many small pieces of carpet, each of this much length, can be cut out from it? So it's quite a simple question actually. Number required length is equal to 4 1 by 2, which is equal to 9 by 2 meters. So number of pieces will be equal to total length upon required length, which is equal to 45 by 2 divided by 9 by 2, which is equal to 5. So the number of pieces is equal to 5, and I have option D as the correct answer to this question. Hope that's clear. Next is question number 31. Okay, so 3 statements are given. Let's read them first. Banana price is more than that of lychee. Let's write it down. Banana price is, first thing, is more than that of lychee. Banana price is less than that of kiwi. Kiwi price is more than that of banana and lychee. So that's true from here. I have this inequality equation over here. All right. So now if both 1 and 2 statements are true, then the third one, what do you think? Then the third one is also true or not? Yes. Kiwi price is more than that of banana and lychee. This is true. From here, I'm saying that this is true. So option 2 is the correct answer, that it is true. It was pretty easy question, just a common sense is required for that. All right. Next is question number 32. What was the code name for Pokhran nuclear test 2? Was it Laughing Buddha, Smiling Buddha, Operation Research, or Operation Shakti? The secret code name for Pokhran nuclear test 2 was Operation Shakti. Pokhran nuclear test 2 was a series of 5 nuclear bomb test explosions by India. It was conducted at Pokhran Test Range in Rajasthan. This was conducted on May 1998. In May 1998, Pokhran 2 was codenamed as Operation Shakti. It was the second instance of nuclear testing conducted by India. The first test codenamed was Smiling Buddha. Which was conducted in May 1974. The 5 nuclear bombs were designed by Shakti 1 through Shakti 5. Shakti 1 through Shakti 5. So that's it. Option D is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 33. In which form is the data stored in computer? Binary, picture, magnetic, or alphabets? Well, data stored in a commute in the form of binary. Each binary number is expressed only through 2 symbols, that's 0 and 1. Each digit is referred to as a bit. So these are the 2 bits or a binary digit. Bit is the smallest unit of memory. It is the smallest shortest form of binary digit as well. Half byte is known. 8 bits make 1 byte, and half a byte is called 1 nibble. The memory of computers usually measured in bytes. Terabytes represent fourth power of 1000. Actually, 1 kilobyte contains 1024, which is equal to 2 raised to power 10 bytes. Similarly, 1 megabyte contains 2 raised to power 10 kilobytes, and 1 gigabyte contains 2 raised to power 10 megabytes. 1 terabyte contains 2 raised to power 10 gigabytes. And it goes on. So the correct answer to the question, the smallest data is stored in a computer. The very smallest form of it is binary, that is 0 and 1. So option A is the correct answer for this. Next is question number 34. If the ratio between two numbers is 3:5 and their LCM is 120, then what the numbers are. So you know one thing. First is, let's assume the numbers to be 3x and 5x. Okay. So I'm assuming first number to be 3x. The second number will be 5x. All right. Now we have the formula that the product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. So 3x multiply 5x is equal to LCM is 20. And if I'm talking about their HCF, that is the highest common factor. Obviously, this is x, right? So this is x. This will become x and x will cancel. 3x multiplied by 5 is equal to 120, 40, 8. So x become equal to 8. And you had to find out the numbers. The two numbers were 3x and 5x. So this number becomes 3 8s, that is 24. And the second one is 40. So the two numbers are 24 and 40. That means option B is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 35. In which year was the Women Transforming India Awards started by Niti Aayog? 2016, 15, 14, or 17? The correct answer to this question is option A, 2016. Niti Aayog started the Women Transforming India Awards in 2016. The contest was launched to mark the celebration of International Women's Day 2016. It is an annual contest supported by United Nations in India. It was launched in partnership with MyGov and United Nations in India. Women Transforming India was launched with the aim to celebrate the indomitable spirit of women working tirelessly to empower communities and transform India. Niti Aayog is a policy think tank of Government of India, which was formed on 1st January 2015. With its headquarters in New Delhi. The Prime Minister of India is the chairman of Niti Aayog. So option A, 2016 is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 36. How many non-permanent members does the UN Council have? 15, 10, 12, or 14? Well, the correct answer is 10. The United Nations Security Council is one of the principal organs of the United Nations. United Nations Security Council has 15 members and each member has one vote. Among those 15 members, 5 are permanent and 10 non-permanent members. The General Assembly elects non-permanent members for 2-year terms. More than 50 United Nations member states have been members of the Security Council. So option B is the correct answer to the question. That is 10. Hope you got that. Next is question number 37. When a smaller number divides a larger number, we get a quotient of 6 and remainder of 5. Find the smaller number. The difference between the two numbers is 1540. Okay. So one thing, you know the formula for this dividend? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Also know one thing, that the difference between two numbers, let the numbers be A and B. Let the numbers be A and B. So I'm taking the smaller number as A, and this is the bigger one. Okay. You're given that the difference is this much. So that means B minus A is equal to 1540, or also one thing, let's put it in the formula. So I have this B is equal to 1440 plus A. So dividend is the larger number, of course, is equal to divisor is a smaller number. So this will be A. Quotient is equal to 6, remainder is 5. So A into 6 plus 5. 1540A minus 6A is equal to 5, which gives you 1534A is equal to 5. Sorry, there's a mistake. This is plus A. So it will be 6A minus A is equal to 1540 minus 5. 5A is equal to 1035, or A is equal to 307. So we got the smaller number. This is what we wanted in the question. You have to find out the smaller number, which is equal to A, and it came out to be 307. So option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 38. This is a trigonometry question. So sine 23 upon cos 67 plus cos 71 upon sine 19 is equal to what? So we'll be using trigonometric ratio of complementary angles over here. According to that, we have the formula as sine 90 minus x is equal to cos x. Also cos 90 minus x is equal to sine x. So let's get back to our question. We have been given sine 23 upon cos 67 plus cos 71 upon sine 19 is equal to what? Sine 23 can be written as sine 90 minus 67 divided by cos 67, and sine cos 71 can be written as cos 90 minus 19 upon sine 19. So this is equal to, this can be written as cos 67 upon cos 67 plus sine 19 upon sine 19. So this is equal to 2. This is the correct answer to the question. Option C stands to be the answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 39. The ability of metals to be drawn into thin wires is called malleability, ductility, reactivity, or solubility. Of course, the answer is ductility. It is the ability of a material to be drawn or plastically deformed without fracture. It is the ability of metals to be drawn into thin wires. Gold is the most ductile metal. That is why we have such a beautiful jewelry out of it. Ductility is a permanent strain that accompanied fracture in a tension test. The ductility of metal decreases as the temperature increases. The property of metals by which they can be beaten into thin sheets is called malleability. Thin wires is called ductility. Reactivity is the ability of the matter to combine chemically with ability of matter to combine chemically with other substances. And solubility is the maximum amount of a substance that will dissolve in a given amount of solvent. At a specified temperature. So option B is the correct answer to this question. We got that. Next is question number 40. In a class of students, Rajesh ranks 15th from the top and Prakash ranks 25 from the bottom. Gyan is on the 10th place ahead of Prakash. If there are 10 students exactly in between Rajesh and Gyan, then how many total students are there in the class? So first thing you are given that Rajesh ranks 15th from the top and Prakash ranks 25 from the bottom. So if you look at that, 15th from here, I have Rajesh and 25 from the bottom, I have Prakash. Then it says Gyan is on the 10th place ahead of Prakash. So let me make it more clear. So this is 15 places and here is Rajesh and this is 25 places and here is Prakash. Now it's saying you Gyan is on the 10th place ahead of Prakash. So 10 places and here is Gyan. Next it says if there are 10 students exactly between Rajesh and Gyan. So here I have 10 students, right? Now it's asking you how many total students are there in the class. So simply add them. Plus, plus, plus. So I have 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 25, which gives you 40 plus 20, that is equal to 60. So here I have option A as the answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 41. You have to find the odd one out. So to answer this question, I surely need the alphabetical place value table. Now, what is that table? I'll make that table. This is pretty important one because not only this, in any other entrance exam question paper, this table will be used in multiple questions, mental ability questions. So do remember how to make it and note it down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So according to the alphabetical position of the letters M, N, K, L. M is at here. So M, N, after K, I have L. All right. So that means I'm moving like this, but from N to K, I have moved 3 steps back. So -3 over here. Here is plus 1, here is plus 1, and here is minus 3. Let's move to the next one. I, J, G, and H. So Ij plus 1, Gh plus 1, I to J, sorry, J to G minus 3. Same thing. So next, E, F, C, D. EF plus 1, CD plus 1, FC minus 3. That's correct also. So we have in all the three, we have the pattern plus 1, minus 3, plus 1. Let's go with the last one. O, P, Q, and R. So next to O, I have P plus 1, Q, R. And from O to P, if I have to move, I have to add a 1. Sorry, P to Q, I have to add a 1. So this is the odd one out, of course, because in all these, I'm having the pattern plus 1, minus 3, plus 1. In this one, I'm having the pattern plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So this is the wrong one. This is the odd one out. And I have option D as the answer to this question. Hope you got that one also. Next is question number 42. Raja Ravi Verma was famous painter, poet, mathematician, or singer? Well, the correct answer is he was a famous painter. Was a famous painting artist, was closely related to royal family of Travancore, which is present-day Kerala. He was honored with the Kesari Hind Gold Medal. Gold medal in 1904. The title Raja was conferred as a personal title by the Viceroy and Governor General of India during the British period. He has the ability to reconcile Western aesthetics with Indian iconography. Notable works of Raja Ravi Verma were Shakuntala, Nair Lady adorning her hair, There Comes Papa, and Galaxy of Musicians. So option A is the correct answer to this question. Next is question number 43. Difference between simple interest and the compound interest on 5,000 at 10% per annum for 3 years is. So you have this formula. See, the compound interest is equal to, this is amount minus principal. Question number 43, the difference between simple interest and compound interest on 5,000 rupees. So principal is 5,000, rate 10%, and time is 3 years. There's a particular shortcut tricks for finding the difference between compound and simple interest. Let's note it down. It will be helpful for you in other questions as well. For 2 years and for 3 years, when the time is 2 years and when the time is 3 years, the difference is stated by PR square upon 100 square. And over here, the difference is given by 3 PR square plus 100 square plus PR cube upon 100 cube. In this question, we are given the time as 3 years. Therefore, I'll take this formula, right? So difference is equal to 3 into P into R square upon 100 square plus P into R cube upon 100 cube. I'll take PR square upon 100 square common. So this will be 3 plus R upon 100. Correct? So P is equal to, let's fill in the values. P was 5,000. R was 10 upon 100 multiply 100. 3 plus 10 upon 100, which gives you 1, 2, 3, 4. So 50 into, this will be like cancelled and you will have 31 upon 10. So this will be equal to 31 into 5, 155. So using this formula, this sum would solved in like a couple of seconds. Otherwise, it would have taken you a long time. Because first of all, you would have calculated the compound interest, which is in itself a very long time consuming formula. And then the simple interest, and then finding the difference between the two. But using these formulas, you can do it very fast and easily. So option A, 155 rupees is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 44. In a symbolic language, Surat is a hot place is written as a hot is place Surat. Water vapor to air here is written as to air vapor here water. And then in the same language, Simla is a hill place will be written as what? So let's write it down. Surat is a hot place is written as a hot is place Surat. So Surat shifted here, is shifted here, A here, hot here, and place here. Okay, now just look at the placement, how they are shifted. Next is water, vapor to air here. Let's write it down. Water, vapor to air here. So this is to air, vapor, here, and water. So similarly, water shifted here, two shifted here, vapor here, air, and here. Right? So I think you got like how they're shifting. So similarly, Shimla is a hill place, is a hill place. Shimla will be shifted here. Right? Is will be shifted here. Will be shifted here. Then hill will be shifted here. And place. A hill is place Shimla. A hill is place Shimla is option B. So this is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 45, mathematics question. Perimeter of two similar triangles PQR. This is a triangle PQR and XYZ. These two triangles are similar and the perimeters are 48 and 24 respectively. XY is given to you 12, then PQ is equal to what? So you are given that triangle PQR is similar to triangle X, Y, and Z. And if these two triangles are similar, then their perimeters are also in the same ratio. So when the two triangles are similar to each other, the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal to the ratio of their respective sides, medians, and perimeters. Therefore, perimeter of triangle PQR upon perimeter of triangle XYZ is equal to PQ upon XY. And PQR perimeter is 48 upon 24 is equal to PQ upon 12. This cancels and you have 24 centimeter as the value of PQ. So we have option A as the correct answer to this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 46. Select the option that is related to the third term in the same way the second is related to the first term. So there exists some relationship between these two terms. Using the same concept, you have to find out what will come at the place of question mark. Let's go. So first thing you have, I'll be using the same alphabetical place value table over here, which we constructed in the last one. Alphabetical place value table. So using that, B, S, T, N. So this is shifted to A, Q, U, and P. So -1 from S to Q, you have to -1 again. T, U +1. Sorry, S to Q, you have to do the -2. And N to P +2. So the pattern is -1, -2, +1, +2. All right. Let's go for D and U, C. D, N, U, C. So -1, D -1 becomes C. N -2 +1 +2. So C, L, U +1 is V, C +2 is E. So C, L, V, E is the answer. That means I have option A as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 47. Train A running at the speed of 80 km per hour cross train B running at the speed of 70 km per hour in the opposite direction. Both trains finish crossing each other in 30 seconds. If the length of train A is 300 meters, then the length of train B is. So here you are given speed of train A is 80 kilometers per hour. Then speed of train B 70 kilometers per hour. Time taken in crossing 30 seconds. Also, length of train A is equal to 300 meters. Now, since both the trains, they are moving in the opposite directions, therefore, relative, let's move the solution. Relative speed is equal to SA plus SP. So, distance covered while crossing is equal to length of train A plus length of train B, right? So the time is equal to distance upon speed. Upon, here is relative, so I will say the relative speed. I don't know the length of train B, so let's assume this. Let length of train B is equal to B. So 30 seconds is, this is the time, right? So 300, which is the length of train A plus the length of train B upon the relative speed, that is the sum of the speeds of two trains. This is equal to 30 into 150 is equal to 300 plus B, which gives you 4500 minus 300 is equal to B, right? So question number 47, it says train A running at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour crossed train B running at the speed of 70 kilometers per hour in opposite direction. So here is A, it is moving with the speed of 80 kilometer per hour, and B is moving with the speed of 70 kilometer per hour in the opposite direction. Both trains finish crossing each other in 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, they finish crossing each other. If the length of train A is 300 meters, what will be the length of train B? Okay. So first thing, I don't know the length of, we are given length of train A is equal to 300 meters. and length of train B, let it be B only, right? Let it be, let the length of train B is equal to B only. We are given these speeds, train A and B. So what will be the relative speed? Since they are moving in the opposite direction, so relative speed will be SA plus SP, which is equal to 80 plus 70, which is equal to 150 kilometer per hour. Now, one thing, their crossing time is given in seconds and this speed is given in hours. So let's convert this 30 seconds into hours only. So this 30 seconds, or let's do one thing, we'll convert these hours into meter per second. So 150 into this upon this. So they will cancel out and you will have your, this will go at, wait, 18 and 5, 6 and 50, 25 and 3. So this is equal to 125 upon 3 meters per second. This is the relative speed, correct? Now, total distance to be covered is equal to length of train A plus length of train B. So length of train A is equal to 300 and train B is B. So time taken is equal to total distance, which is equal to 300 plus B upon relative speed, which came out to be 125 upon 3. So time taken was equal to 30. This multiplied by this is equal to 300 plus B. So they will cancel out. You will have 1250 minus 300 is equal to B. That is equal to 900 meters is equal to B. So you got the length of the second train is 950 meters and option B is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 48. Capacity of a cylindrical tank is 2,376 meter cube. Radius of the tank is given to you as 21 meters and you have to find out depth of the tank. You are given capacity. That means we are talking about here the volume of the cylindrical tank. You know the volume of cylinder is given by the formula pi r square h. So this is equal to 2,376. Pi is 22 by 7. R is given to you as 21 into 21. And depth is something h, which you have to find out, right? These two will cancel at 3. And you will have 2,376 divided by 22 multiplied by 21 into 3. This is equal to h. When you will solve the whole thing, you will get the value of h as 1.714. See, in the answer, I don't have the third place of decimal. This is also 1.71 meters. So I have option A as the correct answer. I hope you got that. Question number 49 is the next one. It's saying the first High Court of India was established in Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai, or Punjab. Well, the first High Court of India was established in Kolkata. It was formerly known as High Court of Judicature at Fort William. It was issued under the Indian High Courts Act 1861. It was formally opened on 1st July 1862. Sir Barnes Peacock as its first Sir Barnes Peacock as its first Chief Justice of Kolkata High Court. Justice Sumbo Nath Pandit was the first Indian to assume office as a judge of Kolkata High Court. Sumbo Nath Pandit was the first Indian So I have option A as the answer to this question. Next is question number 50. When did the RTI Act come into effect? December 2005, November 2006, September 2005, or October 2005? Well, the correct answer is October 2005. The right to information is a tool which every person in India can use to find out information that makes their lives better. India initiated the Enactment of Right to Information Act in the year 2005. Right to Information Act 2005 mandates timely response to citizen requests for government information. Timely response to citizen requests for government information. The act was passed by the Indian Parliament on 12 May 2005. The act received presidential assent on 15 June 2005, and RTI Act came into effect on, October 2005. So option D stands to be the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 51. Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana PMSSY was launched in the year of 2006, 2004, 2003, or 2005. Well, the correct answer is 2003. The Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana PMSSY is a national government scheme that attempts to address inequities in the availability of affordable healthcare facilities across the country. The scheme was launched in 2003. It was approved in March 2006. The first phase in the PMSSY contains two components. First is setting up of 6 institutions in the line of aims. And then upgradation of 13 existing government medical college institutions. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is a nodal agency of Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you're clear with it. Next is question number 52. When Akbar became the emperor? Is it 1552 AD, 1550 AD, 1560 AD, or 1556 AD? Well, it is 1556 AD. Akbar was the third Mughal emperor. He became the emperor of the Mughal dynasty in 1556 AD. He ruled the Indian subcontinent between 1556 to 1605. Dinne Ilahi was a religion introduced by Akbar in 1582. During Akbar's rule, the Second Battle of Panipat took place in 1556. So Akbar became the emperor, and the answer to the question is 1556 AD, option A. Next, question number 53. Who among the following is the youngest Nobel laureate? Lawrence Bragg, Nadia Murad, Malala Yousafzai, Song Dao Lee. Out of these options, the correct answer is Malala Yousafzai. He is Indian activist for female education. Pakistani activist for female education. In 2014, she was awarded with Nobel Peace Prize. She's the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. she has honored with the Nobel Prize at the age of just 17. Kailash Satyarthi and Malala Yousafzai shared the Nobel Prize in 2014. So, correct answer to the question is option C. Next is question number 54. In which of the following does river Godavari originate? Yamunotri, Triambak Hills, it's Brahmagiri Hills, hills of Kurg or Gangotri. The correct answer to the question is option B, Brahmagiri Hills. Godavari is India's largest peninsular river. It is the second longest river in India after Ganga. It rises from Maharashtra's Triambak Hills. Its length is about 1500 kilometers. Due to its length and area it covers, it's also known as Dakshin Ganga. Flows through the states of Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh. Well, option B, Brahmagiri Hills, is the answer to the question. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 55. 5 students are sitting in a circle facing center. Sumit is between Sunil and Sushmit. Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. Who is sitting next to Sumit on his right side? All right. So we'll go with everything one by one. First thing it has said you 5 students are there which are sitting in a circle. Let's make a circle. So there are 5 students who are sitting in the circle facing towards the center. First, it's saying you Sumit is between Sunil and Sushmit. So Sumit is between. So if I'm saying let's make a Sushmit here and Sunil here, then here will be Sumit. Okay, and this is the first case. There is one more thing. You can have this arrangement also that Sushmit is here and Sunil is on the, like they are changed their positions and here is Sumit. Okay, these are the 2 cases. Second is, this is the number 1 and number 2. Second, it says Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. Okay. Next, it's saying you Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. So if I'm taking the first case, here will be Sushma and Shweta. Right? It is saying you Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. Okay, so this is one arrangement and this will be the second one. That Sushma will be here because Sushma and Sushmit, they are not sitting next to each other. So Sushma will be here and Shweta will be here. Okay, we are done with the second line also. So first is gone. Second one is also dealt with. Right. Okay. Now final arrangement. Looking at this one. Over here. It is said you Sushmit and Sushma, they are not sitting next to each other. Who is sitting next to Sumit on his right side? Question number 55. 5 students are sitting in a circle facing the center. Sumit is between Sunil and Sushmit. Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. Who is sitting next to Sumit on his right side? So first thing, there's a circle and 5 students are sitting next to each other. First, it is saying you Sumit is between Sunil and Sushmit. So if I'm making Sunil sit over here and Sushmit over here, then here is Sumit. This is the first arrangement. Also, there is a possibility that Sunil sits over here, Sushmit here, and Sumit will sit here. Right? These are the two possible arrangements, sitting arrangement of the students. Now, second one, it is saying you Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. And, okay, let's make this one. Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. So if I make Shweta sit over here, then Sushma will sit over here. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. This is true. Like in this one, this is also satisfied. Sushmit and Sushma are not sitting next to each other. In this one, so where will be, if I'm interchanging the positions, here is Sushma and here is Shweta, because I don't have to make Sushma and Sushmit sit next to each other. These two don't have to sit next to each other. But one thing is wrong over here, that Sushma is on the left side of Shweta. No, over here Sushma is not on the left side of Shweta. Correct? So that means option 2 is wrong. Here case 2 is eliminated and I'll be left with only the first arrangement. This one. Right? Now the question is, who is sitting next to Sumit on his right side? Who is sitting next to Sumit on his right side? It's Sunil. Right? So I have this Sunil, option D as the answer. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next. Question number 56. The sum of two numbers is 25. Their difference is 15. You have to find out the ratio of the numbers. Okay. So first thing is, let the two numbers be A and B. These be the two numbers. It is said you that sum of the two numbers is 25 and difference is 15. So let's add them. You will have to A is equal to 40 or A is equal to 20. Similarly, what will I get? A minus B is equal to 15, 20 minus B is equal to 15, or B is equal to 5. So this is what I got as B. Ratio of the two numbers, that is A ratio B, is 20 ratio 5, that is equal to 4 ratio 1. So this is the answer, option B. Easy question. Next is question number 57. How many World Heritage Sites have been protected by UNESCO as of June 2020? 1121, 1256, 1056, or 1273? Well, the correct answer to the question is 1121. A World Heritage Site is an area with legal protection by international convention administered by United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, which is UNESCO. The sites are designed as having outstanding universal value under the Convention concerning the protection of the world cultural and natural heritage. As of June 2020, there are 1121 World Heritage Sites that have been protected by UNESCO. UNESCO classified these sites as cultural, natural, and mixed. UNESCO published its first list of protected places in 1978. There were just 12 World Heritage Sites, releasing UNESCO's first listed of protected places. The first World Heritage Site on the list was Galapagos Islands. As of July 2021, the UNESCO World Heritage Site list currently contains 1154 different properties. So I have option A as the answer to the question. Next is question number 58. You have to select the combination of letters, then when sequentially placed in the blanks will create a repetitive pattern. So for this question, you have to fill in the blanks. All the options have to be carried out. Let's go them one to one. one by one. So here is A, B, C, A, B, C, D, A, C, D, or C, B, C, D, D. Next one, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, A, D, C, D, B, C, D, D. In both the cases, I can't find any pattern which is being repeated. Let's try the third one. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, or A, B, C, D, D. See over here, option 3, I'm seeing a cyclic pattern. See over here, this is A, B, C, D, then A, B, C, D, then A, B, C, C, D, then A, B, C, D, D. So this is being a cyclic pattern of A, then B, then C, C, and then D, D. So I think I got a pattern. Let's check the fourth option as well. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, or D, B, C, D, D. I can't find any pattern in the D option as well. So I think we got our answer as option C. Right, clear? Next is question number 59. So easy question. You will find this type of question number of times in your paper. You are given x plus 1 upon x is equal to 9. You have to find out the value of x square plus 1 upon x square. So let's go for this. X plus 1 upon x is equal to 9. Let's doing the squaring both the sides is equal to 9 square. You will have x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 is equal to 81, which gives you x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to 79. So you got option C as the answer to the question, right? Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 60, consider the given statement and decide which of the following assumptions are implicit in the statement. Statement says, a wealthy person has a higher chance of having diabetes. Assumptions, most of the causes of death among wealthy persons are due to diabetes. Poor persons do not have diabetes. All right, so we have two assumptions over here. Let's read. First, most of the causes of death among the wealthy persons are due to diabetes. This assumption is not implicit in the given statement. This statement only suggests that wealthy person has a higher chance of having diabetes, but it does not imply that most of the causes of death among wealthy people are due to diabetes. There is no connection between the given statement and the assumption. Second, poor persons do not have diabetes. This is also not implicit. The statement, See, the statement mentions nothing about poor people. So neither one, neither two assumptions are implicit. And I have option C as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 61. Select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. 64, 60, 52, 40, question mark, and 4. Let's write them. 64, 60, 52, 40, question mark, and 4. So from 64 to move, you will have a subtract 4. Here is minus 8, minus 12. I don't know what is subtracted here and here, but I can see the pattern, right? This is minus 4 ones are, minus 4 twos are, minus 4 threes are, here will be minus 4 fours are. So that means I'll be subtracting a 16. If I subtract 16 from 40, I'll get 24. And then next one, minus 4 fives are, which is 20. So I'll get 4. That means we have done it correct. 24 is the correct answer. Option B. Hope you got that. Next is question number 62. You have to find out the value of the given expression. Okay, so this is something one number square minus second number square. A square minus B square. This is equal to A plus B into A minus B. You know this formula. So this is equal to 0.27 plus 0.13 multiply 0.27 minus 0.13 whole divided by 0.27 plus 0.13. These will cancel out and you will be left with 0.27 minus 0.13, which is equal to 0.14. So we have option C as the correct answer. Hope you got that. Question number 63. How many environmental activists got Goldman Environmental Prize in 2019? 5, 4, 6, or 3? Well, the correct answer is 6. The Goldman Environmental Prize is the world's foremost award honoring grassroots environmental activists. It is given for the 6 inhabited continental regions, that's Africa, Asia, Europe, islands, island nations, islands and island nations, North America, South and Central America. An international panel chooses the winners from submissions submitted anonymously by a global community of environmental groups and individuals. It was created in year 1889 by civic leaders and philanthropists Richard N. Goldman and Rhoda H. Goldman. So we have option C as the answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 64. In which state is the Gandhi Sagar Dam constructed? Maharashtra, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, or Madhya Pradesh? Well, the correct answer is Madhya Pradesh. Gandhi Sagar Dam is a dam which is located in Mandsaur district of Madhya Pradesh. It was built on Chambal River. Gandhi Sagar Dam is a masonry gravity dam. The foundation was laid by Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, on March 7, 1954. The reservoir created by Gandhi Sagar Dam is the third largest in India after Indira Sagar Reservoir and Hirakud Reservoir. The electricity from the dam's powerhouse is supplied to such far-off places in Madhya Pradesh and in Rajasthan state. So we have option D as the answer to the question, Madhya Pradesh. Some other dams in Madhya Pradesh are Barna Dam, Bargi Dam, Bansagar Dam, Omkareshwar Dam, or Polar Dam. Let's move to the next question, number 65. When was revolt of 1857 finally suppressed by British? 1859, 61, 60, or 1857? Well, the revolt of 1857 is a major landmark in the history of India against British rule in India. The revolt of 1857 started on 10th May 1857 at Meerut. The introduction of greased cartridges was the immediate cause of this revolt. Heavy taxation was one of the major reasons for the outbreak of 1857 revolt. The peasants had to pay heavy taxes in the form of land tax during 1857, and it ended in 1859. Mangal Pandey was the first martyr of 1857 revolt. Lord Canning, let's write down first, Mangal Pandey was the first martyr for this revolt, and Lord Canning was the first Governor General of India during this revolt. The English called the revolt as Devil's Wind. Finally, it came to end by British suppressed this in 1859. The control of Indian administration was passed on to the British Crown by Government of India Act 1858. All Indian prisoners except those who committed serious offenses were released. So we have option A as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 66. It says it's a trigonometry question. If tangent of theta plus cotangent of theta is equal to 5, then the value of tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 tan square 60 is equal to what? So I think you already know like what we have to do in the question. We'll be using the identity a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here a is tan theta and b is cotangent theta. So take it, tan of theta plus cot of theta is equal to 5. Let's do the square on both the sides. So you will have tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 tan theta cot theta is equal to 5 square. Tan theta, cotangent theta, they'll cancel out because you know tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. So they will cancel out. I'll be left with tangent square theta plus cotangent square theta is equal plus 2 is equal to 25. So tangent square, see, this is like half of the question what we required. We have already got it. But I have to find out like 2 tan square 60 also has to be added on both the sides. So let's do that. Tan square theta plus cot square theta is equal to 23. Now adding 2 tan square 60 on both the sides. So tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 tan square 60 is equal to 23 plus 2 tan square 60. You know the value of tan square 60 is root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So this will be root 3 square, which is equal to 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. So tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 tangent square theta is equal to 23 plus 2 into this is whole 6, and this is equal to 29. So this is our answer. We got 29. Option B stands to be the correct answer for the question. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 67. A class has 48 students on a specific day. Only 3/8 of the students were present. The number of absentees on the same day would be. See, in the question, if you are given that present were 3/8, then let's write down present fraction of students is 3/8. So absent fraction of students will be 5/8. Correct? So it is said you have to find out number of absence. Number of absentees is equal to 5/8 into 48. That is equal to 30. So 30 students were absent. Option D is the answer to the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 68. The value of 15 multiply, okay, this whole expression is what? So 15 multiply 14 minus 30 plus 3 square plus 17 is what? So I'll be applying the BODMAS rule over here, which says first thing to get solved is the bracket followed by of, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So here are the brackets. First of all, I'll be solving that. 15 multiply 14 minus 30 plus 9 square plus 17. 3 square is equal to 9 plus 17. 15 multiply 4 minus 30 plus 26. So now is it turn for multiplication? 15 multiply 4 gives you 210. 14 gives you 210 minus 30 plus 26. 236 minus 30 gives you 206. So I have option A as the answer to the question. Hope you got it again. Let's move to the next question, number 69. URL stands for what? Uniform. In digital platform, URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, Uniform Remote Locator, Universal Remote Land on Universal Resource Locator. The correct answer to this is Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator is an address used to identify the name of a web resource. Uniform Resource Locator is a web address that indicated a web page. It is also called internet address or web address. Address or web address. Every valid URL refers to a distinct resource. For example, whenever you say http slash examsnet.com, this is also a URL. So we have option A as the correct answer to the question. A part of the URL that indicated a particular web page is called the domain name. Every domain name has a suffix which indicates a top-level domain it belongs to. Let's move to the next question, number 70. Angle of elevation of a pole from a point which is 20 meters away from the foot of the pole is 45 degrees. You have to find the height of the pole. So let this be the pole. Let's make it. So it is said that angle of elevation of a pole from a point which is 20 meters away. So let this be the point C. This is A, B, and this is 20 meters away. The angle of elevation of this point, right? Angle of elevation of the pole from a point which is 20 meters away from the foot of the pole is 45 degrees. You have to find the height of the pole. All right, you are given the angle, you are given the base. So you can find out this problem using trigonometry very easily. See, you need height, you have the base, right? So you know the perpendicular, you want to find out the perpendicular distance, that is AB, which is perpendicular, and you already know the BC, which is base. Perpendicular and base, they come in the tangent trigonometric ratio, which is tan 45 degrees. So tan 45 degrees is equal to P upon B. That means 1 is equal to H upon 20, or height is equal to 20 centimeters. It's meters, yeah. So height is equal to 20 meters, easy as that. Option A is the answer to the question. Next is question number 71. How many triangles are there in the given figure? So let's see how many triangles are there. So let's see the number of triangles carefully. Look at this one. This is 1, 2, similarly 3, 4, 5, bottom one 6, here's 7, and here is 8. Next, this one can be counted as 9, and this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, this whole one, and then this is 18. So total, how many triangles do you have in this question is 18. So we have option B as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got the placement of all the triangles. If not, then you can rewind the video and watch it again. Let's move to the next question, number 72. On which river is Sardar Sarovar Dam constructed? Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, or Narmada? Well, the correct answer to the question is option D, Narmada. Sardar Sarovar Dam is a concrete gravity dam which is located at Narmada district in Gujarat. On the Narmada River, the Sardar Sarovar Dam is being constructed. Sardar Sarovar Dam provides water and energy to Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Rajasthan. The foundation stone of the project was laid out by Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on 5th April 1961. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated the dam to the nation in 2017. So we have option D as the correct answer to the question. If we talk about Narmada, it is the largest west-flowing peninsular river in India. It is also known as lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. Between Vindhya and Satpura ranges, it flows through a rift valley. Kanha National Park is located on the banks of Narmada River. So a lot to its bank. We have option D as the answer. Next is question number 73. The marks obtained by 7 students in a class in mathematics are these. The mode of the data. I hope you know what is mode. If I'm talking about mode is the value which is occurring most frequently. Value occurring most frequently in a series of items. So let's arrange it first of all in the ascending order. We have 41. Then I have the term 43, 44, 53, 62, 65, and 65. So only 65 is the term which is occurring twice in the whole series. That means this is the mod of our data. Option B. Correct. Next is question number 74. 15 male employees or 20 female employees of a company can complete a project in 26 days. How long will 30 male employees and 12 female employees together take to complete the whole project? So here 15 males, given that 15 males are equivalent to 20 females and they can complete the project in 26 days. Over here, the formula which will be used, that a total M1, that is number of men required or manpower required, into number of days divided by work is equal to M2 D2 upon W2. So let's move towards the solution now. In the first case, 15 males into 26 days is equal to 20 females into 26 days. That means 15 males is equal to 20 females, or 30 males. See, we have 30 males over here, will be equivalent to 40 females. Right? So how many females total we have now? See, in the question, how long will 30 males and 12 females? So 30 males are equivalent to 40 females. 30 males are equivalent to 40 females and 12 females are already here. So overall, how many days will these females, that is 40 females plus 12, that is equal to 52 females take to complete the work? This is the one, like total, how many people are working? 52 females are working. Now, total work, how much is that? Total work in terms of females is equal to 20 into 26, 20 females into 26, that is equal to 520 units. So now number of days taken will be equal to units of work upon females is equal to 10. So number of days which will be taken is equal to 10. I have option B as the answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 75. The sum of two numbers is 16 and their products is 63. The sum of their reciprocals is equal to what? So first thing, I'll assume the two numbers to be A and B. So it is said over here that the sum of two numbers is 16 and product is 63. So you want to find out sum of their reciprocals. Sum of reciprocals is equal to 1 upon A plus 1 upon B, which will be equal to A plus B upon AB. So this is 16 upon 63. That means I have option D as the correct answer for the question. Right. Next is question number 76. Dash is the largest bauxite producing state of India. Odisha, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, or Gujarat. The correct answer for this is Odisha. Odisha is the largest bauxite producing state of India. More than half of India's bauxite deposits are found here. Bauxite is an important mineral which is used in the production of aluminium. Kalahandi in Odisha is famous for the production of bauxite. Bauxite deposits are formed by decomposition of wide variety of rocks that consist of aluminium silicates. Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu are major bauxite producing states. Bauxite is primarily utilized in bare process to generate alumina. Important bauxite mines in India are Bilaspur and Mackle Hills, Singhbhum, Jamnagar, Balangir, Bargarh, Koraput, Kalahandi, Sambalpur, or Sundargarh. So we have option A, Odisha, as the correct answer for the question. Next is question number 77. Aman is older than Sahu. Sahu is younger than Komal, but older than Milan. Komal is older than Aman, but younger than Uday, who is third most among them. So, not a problem. We will just keep on writing what is given to us. First thing, Aman is older than Sahu. So, Aman is older than Sahu. Second says, Sahu is younger than Komal. So, here was Sahu. And the second it says, Sahu is younger than Komal. Let's write that as well. Sahu is younger than Komal, but older than Milan. So this is according to the second statement. Third statement says Komal is older than Aman. Komal is older than Aman and younger than Uday. So this is the whole arrangement. Let's combine all the three. So what we'll get is Uday is the oldest one, then comes Komal, then Aman, Sahu, and then Milan. So that means we have this arrangement. Who's the third oldest one? It's Aman and option B. This is the answer to the question. Next is question number 78. So there exists some relationship between these two set of alphabets. What will come at the place of the question mark? You have to find out, because this set also follows the same relationship. In this question, we'll be utilizing the same alphabetical place value table which we used earlier. So please refer to that table to solve the question. Right. So first one is DFB. Let's write it down. It is changed into DHC. So D is at position number 3, 4. F is at 6, B is at 2, G is at 7, H is at 8, 3. So to move from this to this, I have to add a 3. 2, and 1. So that means we got our pattern plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Then L, N, J. L is at position number 12, N is at 14, and J is at 10. Plus 3 becomes 15, plus 2 becomes 16, plus 1 becomes 11. 15 is the position number of O, and 16 is held by P. 11 is the position of K. So OPK, that means I have option 3, C as the correct answer. Right? Hope you got that. Next is question number 79. Read the statements and conclusions carefully and decide which of the conclusions logically follow from the statements. Here are the two statements. First is some women are wise. Second says all wise are engineers. So let's make the Venn diagram for the same to understand the problem well. So it says some women are wise. If I'm drawing women over here, and this is wise, some women are wise. All wise are engineers. So if all wise are engineers, I'll draw it like this. Right? Now the conclusions. First conclusions is some women are engineers. This is true. Some women are engineers, as some women are wise, and all wise are engineers. Therefore, some women are engineers. This is absolutely true. Second, all engineers are wise. This is false, because this portion of the engineers are not wise. Therefore, this is false. Hence, only conclusion 1 follows. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Right? Next, question number 80. Okay, now it says if plus denotes multiplication, let's write it down what it denotes. Plus denotes multiplication, minus denotes addition, multiplication denotes division, and division denotes subtraction. Then which of the following statements is true? So we have to pick up everything one by one and then try and solve it. Let's go. So option 1 is 9 plus 5 minus 16 multiply 4 divided by 2 is equal to 41. After replacing these symbols, you will have 9 plus will be changed into multiply. So 9 multiply 5 plus 16 divided by 4 minus 2. So according to BODMAS, first of all, I'll be dividing 16 and 4. I'll be using BODMAS. 9 multiply 4 plus 4 minus 2, then 45 plus 4 minus 2, which gives me 49 minus 2, which is 47. And this is not equal to 41. So this is incorrect. Right? Let's move to the second one, B option. This was A option. Now in the B option, after replacing the symbols by their meaning, we will get 15 multiply 15 divided by 3 plus 4 minus 5. So first thing, I'll be dividing both of them. I'll get 15 multiply 5 plus 4 minus this. 75 plus 4 minus 5. This will give me 79 minus 5, which is equal to 74. And this is not equal to 26. Therefore, option B is also incorrect. Let's go with the third one, option C. So after replacing all the symbols, what we will get in the third option, 10 plus 12 minus 18 divided by 6 multiplied 2. So dividing both of them, you will have 10 plus 12 minus 3 multiplied 12. Let's multiply 10 plus 12 minus 6. This will give you 22 minus 6 or 16. And this is equal to 16. So that means I have the correct option, option C. But still we will confirm. Let's try to solve the option D as well. So after replacing all the symbols which are given here, option D will become, the LHS will become 11 minus 8 divided by 2 plus 4 multiplied by 1. Let's divide them. 11 minus 4 plus 4 multiplied by 1, which will give you 11 minus 4 plus 4. 15 minus 4 is equal to 11, which is not equal to 41. That means we have this also incorrect. We got it, our answer already, option C. Hope you got this question. Let's move to the next question, students. Before solving the question, here's a quick reminder that please visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but a variety of other entrance exam question papers. So let's go with this question. It says 27% of 250 minus 0.2% of 1000 is equal to what? So 27% of 250 minus 0.02% of 1000. This is something you have to solve. Let's go further. So 27 by 100 multiply 250 minus 2 by 100 into 1 by 100 into 1000. So this will cancel like this, and this will cancel. This is 5 and this is 2. Yeah. Okay, I'll not do this thing. I'll not cut tens over here. So now I'll have 27 multiply 25. This will be 675 upon 10 minus 2 upon 10, which will be equal to 673 upon 10. That is 67.3. So I got my answer 67.3, which is option C. Next is question number 82. A bank provides a loan at the rate of 5% per annum to trader on an amount of this much for 5 years. The simple interest to be paid. So it's a very easy question, right? You just have to calculate simple interest. You are given principal rupees 12,50,000, rate 5% time 5 years. Simple interest formula PRT upon 100, which is 1250. This multiply 5 upon 100 into 5. So these two will cancel, and you will get the answer as rupees 3,12,500, which is option B. Hope you got that. Next is question number 83. The cause of hepatitis A is a mosquito bite, bacteria, virus, or protozoa. Well, the correct answer to this is virus. Hepatitis A is caused by the virus. HAV, hepatitis A virus, is spread through ingesting tainted food or drinking tainted water, tainted food or water, or by coming into close contact with an infected person. Hepatitis A does not cause chronic liver disease. Chronic liver disease is caused by hepatitis B and C. Chronic liver disease. Hepatitis A is very contagious. Hepatitis A vaccine is a vaccine that prevents hepatitis A. So the answer to the question is option C. Next is question number 84. Which organ in the human body produces bile juice? Small intestine, pancreas, liver, or stomach? Well, bile juice is produced by liver. Which is a digesting juice. Bile is stored in gallbladder. Gallbladder, bilirubin and biliverdin, as well as bile salts and cholesterol. Salts plus cholesterol makes up bile juice. Bile juice helps in emulsification of fat. Large fat globules are broken down into smaller globules by bile juice, making it easier for pancreatic enzymes to act on them. Your human liver is the largest gland in the body. The liver is situated on the right side of the stomach. The main function of the liver is to produce bile pigment. Ammonia and urea are produced in the liver. Hope you got that. Let's talk about the small intestine also. Small intestine, the nutrients which in the digested food are absorbed from the small intestine. Insulin and glucagon, insulin and glucagon are the hormones which are produced by pancreas. The stomach is a hollow organ that holds food when it is being mixed with stomach enzymes. So we have the answer option C. Let's move to the next question, number 85. It's a mathematical question. It says PQRS is a cyclic trapezium where PQ is parallel to RS and PQ is the diameter. Let's make the figure first. So it is, wait. In the question, PQRS is a cyclic trapezium. So let's make the trapezium. It is said PQ is parallel to RS and PQ is the diameter. So let's make the PQ as a diameter first. Here is P, here is Q. So these are the ones. Now PQ is parallel to RS. So these two lines are parallel. And PQ is the diameter. QPR is 40 degree. Let's make this angle. Then PSR is equal to what? So, you know one thing, angle made by semicircle at the circumference is 90 degree. Also, sum of opposite angles of a cyclic trapezium is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, in triangle PQR, angle RPQ plus RQP plus QRP is equal to 180. This is angle sum property of the triangle. This angle is equal to 40 degree given. RQP, I don't know. QRP, we just said this is equal to 90 degree. Angle subtended by the semicircle at the circumference is 90 degree. This is equal to 180. From here, angle RQP is equal to 50 degree. Right? Now, angle RQP plus angle PSR is equal to 180 degree because they are supplementary angles. This is 50 degree and I have to find out PSR. This comes out to be 130 degree, right? So the answer to the question is we have to find out angle PSR, which is 130 degree, option A. Hope you got that. Next is question number 86. If A plus B means A is daughter of B, A minus B means A is wife of B, A multiplied B means A is son of B, then if P multiply Q minus S, then which of the following is true? So let's make a symbol table for that. Okay. First thing, we'll be making two tables over here. First thing is relationship tree. So here is symbol and the meaning. Symbol, its meaning. Circle represents female, square, male, double line, married couple, siblings, difference in generation. Okay. Next, you are given that plus means daughter, minus means wife, multiply means son. Okay. A is to B. Got this thing? Okay. Now you are given that P multiply. Let's look at this one very carefully. You are given that P multiply Q minus S. It means P is son of Q is, let's write it like this, and Q is wife of S. So P is son of Q and Q is wife of S, which will be represented like this. Q, wife of S, and P is their son. So clearly what you had to find out, then which of the following is true? Q is father of P? No. Q is not father of P. Q is mother of P. Second one is P is daughter of Q. No, P is a male. So this is also wrong. Next, X is father of P. This is true. S is father of P. S is a male and P is a male also. And they are, there's a difference of generation. So S is father of P. S is wife of Q. No, S is husband of Q. So that means option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 87. Read the given statements and conclusions carefully and decide which of the conclusions logically follows from the statements. Let's read the statements. First one says, regularity is a cause of success in exams. Second, some irregular students pass in exams. So these are the two statements. Let's see the two conclusions. All irregular students pass in exam. This is not true, as some irregular students pass in the examination. So all, when I say this is wrong, because it said some irregular students pass, all is incorrect over here. Second one, some irregular students fail in exams. This is true. This is absolutely true, because here it said some irregular students pass in exams, and that means some fail also. Correct? So, which means we have option A as the answer, because only conclusion 2 follows. Is that clear to all of you? Let's move to the next question. 88. In the given figure, how many hockey players are playing football? So let's look at this one. How many hockey players are playing football? Hockey players who are playing football are this much only. This portion. Now I'll remove this shading and let's look how many of them are there. It's 22 and 19. That means 41. So 41 players are hockey players as well as football players. Option C. Right? Next is question number 89. Select the number which is different from the rest. So let's look at all the numbers one by one. 7, 2, 5, 6, 3. This. Okay. So let's add them. 7 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3, 23. 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus 7. This is also 23. 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 2. 23. 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4. That is 25, which is not equal to 23. So that means this is odd one out. Option D. Hope you got this one. Let's move to the next question number 90. A, B, C, D, E are sitting in a line. See, okay, there are some things which are given to you. We'll move with each step over here. Let's go with first one. First of all, it's saying you A, B, C, D, E are sitting in a line. Let's make a line. and 5 placements. Now, first thing, C is sitting to the west end and E is neighbor of B and C. First thing, C is sitting to the west end. You know the directions, right? North, south, east, and west. So C is sitting to the west end and E is neighbor of B and C. So E is sitting here between B and C. C's position is fixed. E is sitting between B and C. That means C, E, B are sitting like this only. Next is between A and C, there are 2 persons. So that means A sitting over here. As simple as that. We are only left with D. D will sit over here. So this is the arrangement. Who is sitting to the east end? To the east end, D is sitting and option D, B is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 91. So in a certain code language, internet is written like this. The same code language, remember, will be written like what? Okay, so let's see. If I look at the word internet, I, N, T, E, R, N, E, and T. So internet, this T, let's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is being repeated, reverse order. T, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I, N, T, E, R, N, E, T. See, this is the one, right? So that means they are swapping their positions. Next, you have to find out how will remember look like. R, E, M, E, M, B, E, R. It's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's number them in the reverse order. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will be R, E, M, E, M, B, E, R. So this is the one. Let's see it matches exactly with what. Okay, obviously not this one. No. We have option D as the answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 92. In one of the following letter clusters, the number of letters skipped in between the adjacent letters is in a decreasing sequence. Identify the letter cluster over here. So let's see all of them one by one. Again, we'll be using same alphabetical place value table. Using that table, please refer to that table. I'll make the table once again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 26. So let's go with the first one. U, P, G, I, G. Okay. U is at position number 21. P is at 16. G is at 7, 9, G. So from here to here, -5, -9, +2, -2. Next one, O, J, E, B, G. O is at 15. J is at 10, 5, 2, 7. -5, this is -5, -3, and +5. Okay. So let's move to the next one. U, N, S, O, B. U, N, S, O, B. And the last one is V, Q, M, J, H. So U is at position 21, N is at 14, S is at 19, 15, 2. From here to here, minus 7, plus 5, minus 4, minus 13. Okay, the last one. V is at 22, Q is at 17, M is at 13, 10, and 8. Minus 4, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, and minus 2. So you see one thing, in option 1, 2, 3, the difference in letters are not in decreasing sequence, because I have a plus over here in this case, and in this case, right? This is what in the question was. One of the letter clusters, the number of the letters skipped in between the adjacent letter is in decreasing sequence. You have to find out that. So only this is the one in which all the letters are in decreasing sequence. That means option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 93. You have to select the number from among the given options which can replace the question mark over here. So we'll go it row wise. 20, 16, 33. In the first row, if I add 20, 16, and 33, I get a 69. Here, 27 plus 19 plus 23, I again get a 69. That means 22 plus question mark plus 15 is going to be 69 again. So from here, let's calculate. You will get question mark is equal to 69 minus 22 minus 15, which will be equal to 32. So option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 94, select the option that is related to the third number in the same way. Second is related to the first. That means some relation exists between these two numbers. The same relationship exists between these two numbers. Using that, you have to find out what will come at the place of question mark. Okay. So first thing, 25 is to 16. If I subtract them, if I subtract a 9 from here, 25, I'll get a 16. So let's try to apply the same logic. So 41 is to question mark. 41, if I subtract 9 from it, I'll get 32, which is there in the options. So that means option A is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 95. Select the number from among the given options that can replace the question mark in the following series. So here are two question marks given. Let's go. Let's write it down. 2, 6, 12, 20, question mark, and question mark. So 2 to 4, 6, I have to add a 4, 6, 8. So 4, 6, 8. Of course, next I'll be adding a 10, which will give me a 30. Next, I'll add a 12, which will give me a 42. So 30 and 42, which is option A, is the answer. Right? Next is question number 96. Again, you have to find out what will come at the place of question mark. So let's write 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, and question mark. So looking at that, this is 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, 6 cube, and 7 cube. So 7 cube, that is equal to 49, 3 sevens are. It is 343. Option C is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 97. You have to find the odd one out. Leopard, cow, deer, tiger. See, leopard, deer, and tiger, all the three, they are wild animals. Whereas cow is a domestic animal. So that means, simple as that, this is odd one out. Right? Option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's move to the next question, number 98. Which of the following diagrams best represents a relationship between man, father, and brother? So, see, man, if let's draw a Venn diagram for this. This represents man, right? Now, all men, like a father is of course a man. So here is father. Some father are brothers also and some are not. So this one represents brother. Okay. So this is the correct Venn diagram for this and it matches exactly with option B. So clear winner of this question is option B, right? Next is question number 99. You have to select the option in which words share the same relationship as that shared by given pair of words. Okay. Cat, meow, and then question mark, question mark. Let's go. So cat produces the sound of meow. The sound made by a cat is this. Similarly, a duck produces the sound of quack. Duck produces the sound of quack. And here, cat produces sound of meow. So that means option A is the correct answer to the question. Hope you got this also. Now let's move to the last question of this paper, question number 100. You have to find out what will come at the place of question mark. Select the number from the given options, which will replace the question mark. We will solve this question column wise. Okay. So let's go with the first one. If I see this 90, I divide it with 5 and add a 7 to it. I get 25. Let's go. So column 1, 90 divided by 5 plus 7, 18 plus 7 is equal to 25, which is here. Let's go with the third column, which is 120 divided by 5. Sorry, over here I have 6. So I'll divide it with 6 plus 10. 20 plus 10, this is equal to 30. Similarly, in column 2, 80 divided by 4 plus 6. This will be 20 plus 6. That is equal to 26. So I have 26 will come at the place of the question mark. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you got that. And with that, we have completed all the 100 questions of this paper. Hope you understood them well. If there is any problem, you can rewind the video and watch them again. Or you can visit our website, www.examsnet.com. There you will find the detailed explanation, PDFs of not only this, but a variety of other entrance exam question papers as well. You can also download our app. The link is available in the description box. So students, that's all for this paper. Hope you are prepared well. Keep shining, keep rising high.